Yo yo. Yeah, I was not trying to trade that, like the buys. Yeah, it's a good push, but right now I'm just waiting for that rejection. We created resistance there, uh, so I'm just like waiting for that because I want to take it down. I just want to wait because this thing could just keep pushing up to recover something. If it starts to recover even more, then yeah, we can look for buys past 1720 is where I'll look for buys. Yesterday. Talk?
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, that rally was strong as hell on the 4 hour.
Yeah, that 4 hour is gonna close in 25 minutes. So, like, I'm assuming that if we're hitting resistance now, we should halt. But if this 4 hour is gonna continue, we're probably gonna continue to 1713 before we even look to stop. So it could still be clean buys past this level. We do have another 40 pips to go, so like, I don't know, I might take the buy, but I need to see this 30-minute close above. So I'd
Yeah,
have to wait for this 30-minute regardless. Maybe even the 15-minute. Yeah, because we're making higher highs, higher lows. We, yeah, we're at this resistance. We just filled up that high on the wick. 5 minute looks kind of weird.
yeah. Dude, even the breakout of this bullish trend on the 5 minute, it went and rejected all the way back down, and then came all the way back up. It's just like to scare everybody or something. It's a bit iffy to begin with.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to wait for the New York session, New York Stock Exchange open for more
Mm,
volume.
yeah.
So right now it's just a waiting game.
Dude, once 8 o'clock hit on the 5 minute, like in the same candle, it went up 40 pips.
I'm telling you.
It's like, what? And whoever bought that 40 pips could have like held a little bit longer for easier money. I never violated any law. Like their SL would have been fine. But yeah, it's like the market knows that you're looking at the 5 minute, and then some people can like get too much into the 5 minute where they panic, you know?
It's because there's a lot of
Shows you
people doing
rejection.
it.
Yeah, exactly,
You
exactly.
can
So it
see it.
rejects
You
and you're
can
like,
see it
shit,
happening.
I'm gonna get out because I'm too scared. But then it comes right back down, like, shit, I was right the whole time. Like, fuck.
Exactly.
And they make you fuck up, you know? 5 minutes, yeah, it's iffy. You gotta like look for 15 minutes, a bit more solid.
Like 5 minutes is good. You just gotta know when to use the 5 minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
And like keep in mind the 15-minute and like the higher time frames, because like sure the 5 minute
Yeah, this thing's
rejected,
going
but we
up.
can still go up.
This thing is
Oh,
still
we're
probably
pushing
gonna go up to 1713.
13. Yeah.
Yeah, you have clean buys now.
So
This would be the trade if you were to take it.
like buy stuff.
No, just like you could have entered before.
Yeah.
I would have done stops below 1707. Or yeah,
Yeah.
stop loss below 1707, 1708 or 1707.5 ish.
Below that
Yeah,
50 candle.
like you could have just caught 20 pips right there as it started to push back up. But I
Yeah.
really don't feel confident in that with just the
There's
rejections
not
right now.
much. It's a small range. Like not much profit for the risk.
Yeah, well, it's 40 pips, 50 pips. It's pretty good. You have a
From
clean move on the left. On the 30 minute, you have like clean candle,
30 pips. Yeah.
big institutional candles. So
That'd be so quick.
if this thing doesn't go below, then it'd be a good buy.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this is what you
Exactly.
want
I'm
to
waiting
see.
for.
You want to see that retest of a structure to continue breaking higher, especially on the 4 hour. The 4 hour is bullish, right? So if it's bullish, we want to see continuous higher highs, higher lows on lower time frame, like the 30 minute. So if it's respecting the trend on the 4 hour, it should continue higher high,
Yeah.
which we see that it's been doing for the past like 10 hours. So
Yeah. This 15 minutes was good.
yeah,
And
15 minute looks good too.
then the next 15 could continue to finish the 4 hour. And
Yeah,
the next 4 hours another story. But yeah, it's like all those rejections. This rally up on the 4 hour, we definitely went over the expected rally. That's why when we came down to retest on the 1 hour, we touched support and that made it like push right up
ooh,
because we were above resistance, 3D resistance.
it's clean structure, but I don't know if I would have taken the trade for buys at all anytime now or before. Like 7:30, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
Mm.
8 o'clock. I don't know. This 5 minute looks like
So
it's really rejecting,
yeah, yeah.
unless it just flies now.
But we didn't like break structure, and you can
No,
see. I think it's a doji. Yeah,
yeah, we didn't make
you can
structure.
see like rejection from the bottom side too, which is good.
Yeah, if you're a seller, you got a big stop loss because of those wicks.
Yeah,
I definitely think stop losses are at 1707.5 ish.
yeah.
The rain is raining all around. It falls on field and tree.
150 what?
The level 150.
Oh.
I'll be back.
Howdy, stranger. You're so odd.
Just crazy. About you.
I took the smallest buy.
Nice.
It's a 0.01 lot. The minimal risk possible. Went down to like
How much
the
you made?
1 minute was nothing. $1.50.
It's okay.
But man, like yeah, like I'm glad that I did it because it got me like kind of more used to like, oh man, I was a little bit more nervous, you know, because I'm like, oh, it's real money. Oh no.
Just don't be taking trades on the 1 minute. Shit's
Yeah,
useless.
no, I had like the 5 minute already broke, and like I just wanted like pinpoint a spot where I would enter, and it's basically after the 5 minute closed into that resistance,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
and we
wait for the
continued.
9:30 to see. Like,
Yeah,
if it push
yeah,
up,
for sure.
we could have this next 30-minute close bearish, but if it doesn't, then I think we're just gonna continue up, and there's really no trade for me. Like, the trade on the 4 hour was just, it's just gonna keep going, isn't it?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
gonna keep
it's
going. We found some traction.
It like it hit the level that I wanted to hit, but I guess it continued up.
Yeah, had a feeling it was gonna hit that 1714, but I don't know if it's gonna go to 1720 and pass it. If it does, I'd be surprised. Because you got a fat 4 hour resistance right here that we're at.
Yeah.
So if this thing doesn't hold, then I'd be so surprised.
Uh, yeah, like on the 4 hour, this push up is crazy. Like it's not like any other
Massive,
push.
massive, like
It's massive, just up, and no
150
like real.
pips.
Yeah.
Another 150 pips on both candles, 300 pips both candles. But it's
Yeah. So
expected
maybe.
after we broke that that basing candle at the bottom, we created a bullish candle, right? And then we started to come to that drop base drop. Once we remove that drop base drop on the 1 hour, we see a nice retest actually. Actually on the 30-minute we see a nice retest. Even the 1 hour, I guess you could say, of that level, the resistance level. And then it just flew up.
Yeah.
30 minutes a little bit more clean.
It's pretty strong. Like it might be the one that will make it over this resistance.
Yeah, I think so. Closed above the zone 2 on the 5-minute. What about the 30-minute? We got 4 more minutes to close. If it closes like this, then yeah, it's too late for the buy.
Yeah. Also crazy divergence on the 4 hour. Like just huge. From the beginning, like all the way from this whole trend started like February 26th. Kept on going down. We kept on going up on RSI and the explosion. Bro, why is my I'm having I have two charts, and then the right one is just frozen. What the fuck do I do about this shit? Have you had that?
Nope.
So would you be looking for a retest on the 4-hour?
For buys?
Yeah.
Possibly. But the way it's looking, like I don't know if I want to enter this this market because it's already pushed for this session.
Yeah, that's true.
So like,
By the time we get the retest, it's gonna be like 12 o'clock.
if it even gives you a retest, and even if
Yeah.
it gives you a retest, who knows? Who's to say it won't just go down? Because we're at a nice resistance, so.
Yeah, I never know.
It's 10 more seconds. Wow. That is not what I expected. So we kind of closed above the previous resistance, but kind of closed exactly at it. Let's see.
If just knows the next 4 hours is gonna continue.
Probably will
No.
continue to 1720. Yikes.
Yeah, this downtrend seems no more.
Yeah. Well, it's the first 1 minute of the candle. Should give it some time. I bought this Chips Ahoy cereal. Man, pretty good.
Oh yeah, that sounds good already. But there's bare calories.
Probably. 120 per 1 cup. It's actually not bad.
And how many cups per bowl do you use?
I don't use a cup, I don't think. I don't think I used a cup.
Oh wow.
Actually, maybe 1 cup. I don't
That's
think I
not
used 2
bad.
cups, sorry. Because my cup measures 2 cups.
Hmm. Not bad for a breakfast. Looking at the daily, actually, we hit such a significant level. Multiple bottoms and tops.
Yeah, if this thing keeps failing to break above. I was looking for a buy, but I don't think we got that momentum. If anything, it's gonna
Yeah.
go up like 10 pips, 30 pips, and then it's gonna start like halting again.
Yeah. Looking for the retest.
I just want to see a strong bullish candle before. Like this 5-minute could be good. If it forms bullish, I expect the next 5 minutes to continue bullish as the 30-minute is going bullish. Or the 15-minute, yeah. Nice. Too big of a stop loss now.
Yeah.
I was looking at 17.15 as an entry point. That's okay. Look for the 9:30 move.
Gotta wait for the best chance.
Excusez-moi. Yeah, if we break 1720, I see that we possibly could downside from 17, where we are now, to 1680. Like just clean moves all the way down. So yeah, this is just not an area to trade right now.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Especially on the 4
Just
hour,
moving.
it's just ranging like crazy. On the 4 hour, on the very left, a lot of range in this area. But we just broke through all of it, so
Yeah.
could just easily wipe that out. Yeah, the 15-minute close, a lot of strong bullish power.
The next will just continue.
Probably for the 30-minute, the hour to, I mean the 30 minutes to close bullish.
looks like it's halting.
Yeah, it's sort of coming to this range now, which is nice. This just could be waiting for the 9:30.
Yeah, exactly.
It could just continue back up because the 4-hour created a wick, which is a good range for lower time frames to continue. But also we're rejecting this resistance area, which we need to watch out for. So
Yeah, we touched it.
I'm still a buyer bias right now.
Yeah.
Don't think
This
there'll be sales
momentum.
today.
Yeah, this momentum is just crazy. Just gotta look for an entry now. See if it matches up with 9:30.
I'm honestly looking for an entry at 1713.5, somewhere around there, if it can hold that area.
Pretty good, yeah, makes sense.
But if not,
Previous
then
resistance.
yeah, I need to see that 30-minute candle or 15-minute candle looking nice.
This is pretty strong rejection on 15 minutes. See
Yeah,
like what happens
15
after
minutes.
this rejection.
1720 was a good area.
Yeah. Talk about psychological limit.
Even 1710 looks pretty good actually.
Nice.
Find some sort of support. But this trade might not happen on 9:30. It might happen on 10:30.
We just have to see.
I don't know how much volume we'll get coming into this next trade.
Yeah, 1710 would be ideal.
Yeah, if we take entries, we can have stops below the previous 30-minute candle, which is nice. Or the previous 30-minute,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
which is what I'm banking on to create. Because we have no lower wick, which means we don't have a lot of selling pressure at all. If there is any, then it's more above. But I think we could still continue with this. So I would probably be looking for a buy as this 5-minute comes to a close. Nice.
We're hitting the first demand. 5 minutes. Much.
The hour looks okay to continue. Just that wick we just rejected.
Just like, where are we gonna catch support now?
Could be right here.
Could be. Actually, can
I
see
think
that.
it is. Yeah, after this 5 minute, might enter and then just bank on my stops being below the previous 30-minute. Hopefully it gives us a retracement, a little one. Get a better entry.
Yeah, that's not that far. The 30 minute.
It's like 25 pips.
Good stops.
Yeah, I think this 30-minute will continue. Probably up to 1720. And if it fails to break 1720, then we'll come to a little stop there.
Yeah, that's true. This could have been the one. I've been closed.
Yeah, that's it. I think there's still more room to go. Your hour is closing pretty well. I mean, opening for the 30-minute pretty well. You got another like 20 pips to go. If it does break this high of the previous 5-minute
Yeah.
closing bullish, which is just nice. It's good.
That bearish candle on the 15-minute. Just trying to keep you on your toes. Next one, right back up.
I'm not too worried about that 15-minute because our 30-minute is bullish. As it closed bullish, that was sort of just like your pullback. But you can keep going down if you want. Oh shit. It's a nice retest. Who knows if it's just gonna fall though.
This is a nice retest though.
Risk it for the biscuit. Did you risk it for the biscuit?
I didn't risk it. No biscuit for me
No
today.
biscuit for you. Yeah. That
You
was
risk it?
Yeah, I risked it for the biscuit. I'm up.
Yeah,
I'm up a lot right now.
nice. Yeah, man, I had a feeling, but I'm like, I wasn't ready, to be honest, with my phone. Hey, we broke the house. 2 cent?
5.
What? Really?
Yeah.
5 cent?
Yeah.
Over leverage, what?
No, not really. I already secured profit, stop loss at break even.
But that's after the fact. For a 25 pip stop?
Mine was a 30 pip stop.
Oh, even higher.
Yeah.
Pretty expected.
Yeah, definitely. I had confidence in this trade. And if it goes down, I'm good.
We can probably hold on for a little more.
After this 5-minute closes, if it closes bullish, I think we're going to continue. My targets are at 1725. Highest 1725. If I make it past 1723, I'd be surprised too.
1720. Oh, okay. It's like the top of that range that
Yeah,
we have
basically.
seen on the left.
Yeah. And after that range is cleared, I think we can probably continue more, but I'm not willing to hold that. I might hold the 1 cent. Like I already took profit. So,
Hmm.
yeah, that thing's flying. Five more seconds. What will it do? Well, we closed above, which is nice. So, we'll just have to see. It's rejecting that support, well, resistance that I had. See if we can hold. Probably not.
You have your sell then?
Yeah, I'm already out.
Oh, fully up?
Yep.
Yeah. That didn't look so good. Close above. But
Took what I can.
how much was that?
$6, $7.
Pretty nice. For 30 pips, technically your lot should have been like 2 cent or 3 cent.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm just wondering, like, because it came in your favor, and then you made.
Everything was closing bullish on all time
Mm,
frames. So I said, fuck it.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm just calculating like how much. It's pretty worth it. Yeah.
I think it still
That's
can go up. It just needs some time. I just think it needs a 30-minute close,
yeah.
but we have to see.
Yeah, the 1 hour closure would
Yeah,
be pretty nice.
that's the next one. If it closes bullish on the hour like that, then it'd be nice. Have stops below the hour candle, even stronger, and the 30-minute candle, the previous 30-minute candle. So we just have to make sure it doesn't break the low of the current 30-minute candle that we're at, which will be the previous 30-minute once the next candle opens.
Yep.
Dang, rejection.
Must be a relief that you're out.
Oh, stop loss break even. It's the best.
Do you put it right at break even, or put it like a little bit above to cover
Right
my
at break
commission?
even. Like I just close
Right.
it out myself.
Mm.
Because if it's coming down, I might as well just take something while I can before it stops
Yeah.
me out. So
Exactly.
I'm not worried about getting stopped out. I just want to take something else. Like extra 70 cents doesn't hurt. Fucking rich man now.
Oh yeah. With $100,000 account, that's gonna be a significant amount for sure. That's how you gotta keep thinking.
It's 30-minute flipping bearish. If this thing flips bearish, I don't know. We got good moves to the downside for 10 o'clock. But it's saying, nah, nigga.
Trying to make this 1 hour still kind of bullish.
Yeah, it is. Losing volume in this 1 hour, though. You can see it.
Yeah.
I think people are realizing all the range that we have to the left. Same with the 4 hour. But if this closes bullish on the 1 hour, we still have 3 more hours for this 4 hour to continue. So it's not completely over yet. Now, even the 15-minute looks actually pretty promising to continue. We created a
Yeah,
support.
it's not too bad.
It's actually not bad. Might look for another re-entry. This will be
Even
my
though
last trade.
rejected,
Yeah,
it's
I
still
want to
like close
see.
bullish.
Yeah, exactly. And it created a support at the 15 now, which is nice. On a 5-minute, it's kind of a lot of noise, so I'm not going to look at it right now. But definitely the 15-minute looks good. If we're respecting that low, we could come up to fill up that wick again, up to 1720.
Let's see how the 5-minute closes. And we'll probably get a retest after this 5 minute. Oof.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know, I'm still worried about the upside, so I wouldn't want to take that trade just yet. But it's okay.
Like worried about the upside, like rejection.
Yeah.
Top of the range, you know, that's the plan. Momentum is crazy. I bet it would do it. Yeah, closed right at half. 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think we probably can continue up. I'll probably wait for it to pull back one more time. If it does, then
Yeah,
I'll go in.
yeah, same. It looks pretty promising.
I want to get an entry at like 1717. Somewhere around there. 1717 to 1715 would be nice. And if it leaves without me, oh well.
17, 15. Oh, that range. 17, 17. Probably. Well, that would be pretty good, probably.
Dang. Don't do this.
Looking for it to do a scary pullback for a
Yeah, I
second and
know.
then recover, you know?
I feel like it's gonna happen too.
Yeah, right.
I have a weird feeling that if we took that trade, it could just like fuck us hard.
It's like you're playing with fire.
Yeah, we really are.
It's the 1 cent life, you know? Because let's say it goes your way, if the profit is pretty far, you can still make significant amount.
It's still doable, especially on the 30-minute. Like, it looks reasonable. Just not 100%.
Let's stay there for the 1 hour close, and then the next hour could come back or retest again. Could be a plan.
Let's see. 5 more minutes. 5-minute close, pretty good.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't break down. Looking for a good close on the 1 hour. And 30 actually.
Man, if you were to take a buy, that'd be tough. Like it can, as it breaks this 5-minute high, it could just keep flying up, but I feel like it's taking its sweet ass time.
Yeah. And like we're close to an hour close, so the next hour might just retrace, and that could be the entry. So probably get a better one.
Hopefully. Let's hope on that 10 o'clock closure. If it flies without us in this next 5 minutes, I'm gonna slap a bitch. Every week, whatever profits I have, I'm just gonna transfer it to the other account.
MT5, right?
Yeah, just keep transferring it week by
So
week.
you can open a live MT5 account,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what you
I
have
have
right
yeah,
now.
I have
You
both
open
live accounts ready.
it.
Just one of them's a prime, one of them's standard. So
Oh, that's why you said the 1,000 to trade prime. Basically. Sounds.
Honestly, if I could just make like an extra 10 pips today, I'll call it a day. Wow. Go, 5 minute, go. No.
I
It's like, no, we failed.
can't.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Going down. Mayday, mayday.
Don't worry, this is just trying to scare you. But the real thing is that in the next hour, it's gonna go through everything.
I might even just enter as it comes down to my area, not worry. If I have
Yeah,
stops below that 1 hour, that would be nice, but man, if I can't get that, I'll be kind of mad.
the fatter side.
Same with the 30 minute. It'd be nice to have it on the 30 minute.
Yeah, well, that's the most doable. About 30 pips.
Like these 4 hour candles are just continuously closing. Massive bullish candles.
Yeah, just imagine what the daily looks like now. Daily just like boom, right through.
Boom! Yeah, literally. Just say bye.
Oh, we
Right?
still have room to really touch resistance on the daily, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The bottom of that base.
Yeah, which is 1720, 25-ish area.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we also have 1740, which is why I was looking to get to that level later on. But I don't know if it has that kind of momentum today. This could just
Mm,
be like the initial start of the bullish trend, but we
yeah.
don't know. This could also be the pullback of a higher time frame downtrend. So at this point, we're just waiting, taking what we can until we know that it's completely bearish again or completely bullish.
Whoa. See that? Fucking holy cake! Chill, my fan. Next hour open. Just 5 minute went crazy.
Yeah, there you go. It's rejecting.
That's gonna reject.
Failed
Might
to break
reject
the
for a little
high
bit.
on the open of the 10 o'clock, which is good. We start breaking down, that's going to be nice. Oh,
Oh, it's
yeah.
breaking down.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wow. Wow, nice.
Oh man.
Now we gotta wait.
Yeah. Add like another 5 minute, 10 minutes of waiting
Yeah.
to see.
Like it hit almost my entry spot, but man, that would've been crazy.
15 minute looking good though. Like
Yeah, right?
we made a wick and then we're closing where the wick is. You know, like
But it's just the wicks. These wicks are just.
yeah,
I want to see a clean
30
candle without
minutes.
all this indecision. There's a lot of indecision going on here. But if we tighten it up, the 30 minute looks clean. The hour looks pretty good to continue. Right? We just bounced off lower levels on the hour. Fuck, I should have taken that pullback. But we just don't know. If I had taken it at my entry, it would have been great.
How's it looking?
What?
How's it looking?
What? What's
You
looking?
enter?
No, no.
It did come back to retest and shit.
Didn't enter.
Yeah, you gotta, yeah. Let's see how the first 5 minutes actually goes.
Can't just enter off like
Can't
first
just enter
2
it. Yeah,
minutes.
2 minutes. I'm in the mid, man.
I mean, you could have because it pulled back and it gave you 20 pips, but I don't know if it's gonna continue. That's I want to continue. I don't want to wait in this range.
Really see potential. Like on the 1 hour, we did have some rejection on the 1 hour close, but that's nothing for this momentum. I wanted to actually close above 17. 17 shows that we still have buyers. Ooh.
My oh my, fucking range. Sells below 1713, buys above 1720. That's what I'm looking at.
7 buys above 1720.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically the top of the range.
you gotta see a break and then,
Hmm.
unless we're taking an impulse entry, but, oh man. Can't even do that. It's just way too much range. Like our best odds is to buy low, sell high at this point. If we're
Yeah,
trading in this range right now for the next 30 minutes.
but like every time it touches the top, it doesn't really have potential to go all the way to the bottom of the
Yeah.
range.
And
It's
then when
just
it touches
been
the bottom,
making
it doesn't
higher
have
highs.
potential to go higher.
Yeah,
It's like,
but it's making it to the high of the range.
Yeah,
which shows like and possibly making a higher high, but last high wasn't high.
I don't know. It's just too much bouncing, bouncy bouncy.
Can't look at the 5 minute anymore. Just 15 minute now, because anything can happen. Yeah, shit. There we go. Down again.
Yeah, 15 minutes is what I'm looking at. 5 minutes just irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
It has almost officially hit my it hit my level of where I would have entered, but
Mhm.
just don't don't want it. I don't want it as much as I did before.
It's not looking sexy as much.
Definitely not. Looking a little wrinkly, little ugly.
Looking old.
I mean, would have been a nice entry, but I don't know about how how much
What?
potential we got going on here.
Yeah, the life of this
I
trade
like
will
the
end.
stop loss though. Like the stop loss is below previous candle. If it starts breaking the previous 30-minute candle, then I'll reduce my risk, and then the other previous 30-minute candle is my actual stop loss area. Like
Yeah,
1713 is my stop loss roughly.
yeah, it's not bad.
So I would manage this trade like that. But
Yeah, it's
just
always nice to have your stop loss below like two lows kind of thing.
so you can manage a little bit
Yeah,
more.
manage
Oh,
it.
so you'd
Yeah,
be managing on the 15-minute instead, or the 5-minute.
yeah, which shortens the life of your
Like I
trade.
see the potential, I just don't feel the potential. Like
Yeah, not yet.
this bearishness needs to come to a halt, create that support, and once the support created, we need to go back up. Man, trading's such a waiting game.
Yeah. Hey man, you're at the you're scalping. This is the least amount of time you can wait. There's no like 1 second chart that you can look at.
I mean, there is, but
There
who the hell's
is.
trading that? You're like a master
Uh,
scalper if you're doing
you
that
need
shit.
you need a you need to buy a bot for that shit to like execute so fast.
Oh, you need fast fingers. Super fast fingers.
Part of my trading is to train my fingers, like
Every day I play piano for 4 hours.
yeah. Basically.
Train those fingers to get that exercise in them. Not a chance. Yeah, we'll see how this trade goes. If it screws, then we'll be like, thank God we didn't take it.
Yeah. See, sometimes it just starts jumping up, then right back down. I don't know what that means yet for gold. Like, it just up, then right down, up, then right down. Is it trying to go that way?
You let it do what it wants.
You don't
You don't
say
expect.
anything to gold.
Yeah, you just let it be its own person. It's an emotional journey this 10 o'clock afternoon or morning.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think we're creating some sort of resistance now. We were testing around 17, 18, 92, and then we started to fail 3 times to break above it and close above it, and now we're starting to create a resistance on the 15 minute as this 15 minute comes to a close at 17.84. So at this point, I don't think buys are more or less valid until we see it break a structure onto that level and a close above that level on the 15 minute at least.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
I just
Just
don't
like we're
feel like,
definitely halted right now. We need some true support to really continue.
yeah,
Not like it's not momentum anymore.
yeah. Especially because 9:30 close, like 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock, we should start to see some sort of volume in the market again as London comes to a close and all that. But yeah, I'll probably still watch it. One sec. Yeah, 15-minute resistance created.
But the support is not broken.
Yep, it's pretty good. It's holding itself. Now we wait. The trade still would be active, which is nice.
Just feel like at this point we have to touch the lower end, the
Yeah, I know,
support,
right?
before
I
we
feel
can
like we have to
really
go touch
go up.
that 4 hour open area.
4 hour.
1713. Ugh. 1713.36,
Oh yeah.
somewhere around there. I feel like we're gonna come down and touch that. Could be wrong if this support holds, but
That's the low of the last hour.
yeah, basically.
Yeah. If we reject that hard, then fuck.
You could probably see this 30 minute start to come back down. I want to take the sells. That's what I want to take today. If it gives me selling opportunities,
Sells would be nice. Yeah,
I'd
we have
love to
clean
take the
moves.
sells, but it doesn't want to go to sells. It just wants to keep going up.
It has to come back up, then show me that it wants to stay up before I take the recess. we covered the body of the previous candle already. in like the
Yeah.
first 2 minutes of the 15 minutes.
Wow.
Just always trying to scare you, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I need that 5 minute to close like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
I need it to close
And
like
then I need the
that.
nice retest.
And I need it to keep closing like that. Yeah, 30 minute. If everything looks bullish, man, it looks like it could continue after the break of the previous 30-minute high, or its own high of the 30-minute. So I'd want to see that. Wow, this trade would have been good then.
So far, so far.
I mean, technically you're already up 30 pips.
30? Oh shit.
Yeah, you would have been
Bro,
up
what the
30
hell?
pips.
Gold is crazy. I didn't even think that was 30
That's
pips.
what I'm saying. Like 30 pips seems like nothing, but it's something on gold. Like I
It's
mean, it's
something.
nothing on
Yeah.
gold, but something to other pairs. Yeah, you would have been up 35 pips now. Yep, 36. You basically had 1-to-1 right now. Break even for sure. Minimal drawdown. Like minimal.
Yeah,
Maybe like
just a wick.
4 pips drawdown. That's it. That is it.
Yeah, but so right now we're at resistance. We're probably gonna get rejected a little bit.
Yeah, we might see something unless it just keeps going for this 5 minute. We're hitting the 5 minute resistance now at 1719.33 or 1719.78. One of those. But damn.
It's just like we have to see some kind of rejection on the 5. It's just like a 5.
No rejection on the 5 minute.
Like damn man.
Like, yo,
Chill.
just straight green bar. There we go. Show me something.
Definitely has to close somewhere like that though. Not any lower.
5 minute gonna continue.
Mhm.
Fuck.
No, it'll break down and scare everybody.
Man, that would
And
have been a nice trade.
that will be our
That
entry.
would have been a very nice trade.
But I mean, that trade, you didn't take it for a reason, right? Because it didn't
I
look
took
good
it
at the
because we
time.
were in a range, but I said I would have taken it if it
Oh,
came
like
back down.
you're gonna sell at the top kind of thing. That was your plan kind of thing.
My,
Like buy at the bottom, sell at the top.
yeah, yeah, in this range. And I had the 30 minute, previous two 30 minutes as my stop loss, monitoring it. But I just, yeah, I didn't take it for a reason. It's true.
Yeah, at the time. Let's see. All right, we're getting our retest, I guess.
Yeah.
What a retest! But I mean, yeah, like this is where you should start rejecting. Okay, a little bit iffy. It's like, should I wait for the 5 minute?
Nah, it's just too much noise on the 5 minute. You want that 15 minute to close above that resistance. Then you're good.
Yeah, 15 minute could be the one that continues.
Yeah.
Because the 30 minute is just like it's closing on the wicks. Never violated a low.
See, the reason why I think that if this 15 minute closes bullish, the next 30 minute could continue is that it'll start to create a doji on the 30 minute, and the 15 minute will look more or less like a bullish candle that closed above resistance. So that 30
Yeah,
minute candle is basically irrelevant to us because we know that's a range. And what happened in the previous two 30 minute candles? We have two bullish candles, right? Looking to continue up, and we created ranges with those wicks. So although we try to test them multiple times, I still think that with the momentum that we have going on into the 4 hour, the second half of the 4 hour, we could try to retest up that area. And if we fail, then is when we could possibly see it come back down later on today or whatever.
like truly come
Yeah,
down.
yeah, because we don't know 100% if it's rejecting, and that's I think what Price is sort of looking to do right now is to come up and test one more time to see if we can come through that range. And if we can't, then look, we're probably going to head down to find some more buyers in certain areas before we continue back up on the 4 hour.
Yeah, I see that.
But yeah, this 15 minute is not looking good now.
I gotta wait for that close now. But this is the second 15 minute of the 30.
Yeah. I need to go bathroom really quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, this trade really wants to win.
Yeah, trying his best.
It's like, we got this, boys. We got this.
I can see he's been training before. It's not his first time around.
Tesla's up 11% today, apparently.
Oh yeah, oh shit, Nasdaq is up? Yeah, Nasdaq is up. I was looking at that shit yesterday, I'm like, I bet this is... Let's see if it breaks this range though.
You bet. So why didn't you put money in, huh?
I didn't, I put a order on the fucking demo account. Not even actually, I just put an order. I'm like, Just put a stop under. Because I mean, you know, they approved another stimulus check. So fundamentally,
5 more minutes for this 15 to close and the 30 to close.
'15 still looking nice.
Even if it closes below the range or below the resistance, I still think it's bullish for now because it created a new support again. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's like respecting that previous support.
And it's a higher support too. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
by like 1 pip.
No, like from our low
Oh
range
fuck!
to what?
I just dropped my phone.
Oh, yeah, from the low range, we didn't even touch the low range anymore. We need another like support above it. That's what I mean. On the 15 minute. Kind of just want the 15 minute to close above the previous open of the 15. The previous 15 minute open. Across all those wicks. Oh, that's true.
That's true to my mama.
Huh.
1 more minute.
Why are you rejecting? No. Come back.
Come
Uh,
back.
right now, mister. To be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that we're not washing anything before we continue. You know, it's like I would expect a wash of the support before we continue up.
Yeah, if we get like good confirmation on this 30-minute bearish candle, then I know we've created a resistance at that level, 1718, which seems like it's doing. So
Yeah,
if this closes bearish, no buys. No
watch it
buys.
just like boom, the last second.
No resistance.
What resistance, boy?
Yeah, that's a resistance for sure. Resistance
Yep,
has been
that's resistance.
created.
However, 15 minute support has been also created. But yeah, 30 minute is definitely stronger in that respect.
And the hour is looking bearish.
Oh, hour, yeah, hour can't really see much.
Yeah.
That's the close.
Yeah, well,
That's that.
that's that. Yeah. The only possibility I see is entries for sells all the way back down. If I could even get that. I just want to come up one last time and I might take the sell.
I bet it would. Um,
It's just that we're losing volume. So
it's like now you're taking a sell.
because
Well,
of the 30-minute closed bearish.
yeah. It's like, but like for me, I see that my sell point would be exactly where my entry would be for buys. What we projected from it.
My
I'm
sell point
looking
would
for.
be 1717. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 17, 19, yeah,
Like I
point
could even
three
take an
probably.
impulse sell after the break of this 30-minute. Put stops below I mean, above the previous 30-minute or my 30-minute currently, but that's a very small stop loss, which is easy to get wiped out since the 30-minute just started. I would like to
Yeah.
see like a 15-minute at least or a 5-minute close to see if we're really going to head down. Because, yeah, we have another resistance at 1713. Perfect, see? And
Mhm.
if it continues to break that resistance and it continues to break the lows the next 30-minute, then we're looking to have a great move down all the way down to 1709.
Only if we close, man.
Not if we close, if we just break below. Breaking it is enough. Closing it just confirms that we created resistance and stuff like that. But yeah, this I could see going down.
Yeah, you can see the resistance power.
This will probably be like the retest on a higher time frame to continue bullish, you know? But
Yeah.
also remember you're breaking the 1 hour resistance now. And your 4 hour is now a doji. So this is like a significant area that we're at, this 4 hour level.
Could this be the start of the retest on the 4 hour level?
Yeah, that's a nice 30-minute wick to the downside. How big was that drop? Damn. 34 pip drop on a 5-minute candle.
Easy for gold.
Tense. The 30-minute respected the previous resistance, which now it created a lower low, lower high, right? And that's all you're expecting. Was that lower low to break previous lows and continue down.
But if the 15-minute closes above the support, I guess we need
15-minute
another 15 minutes to close bullish before we can really say
Yeah,
that this
yeah,
could like
exactly.
continue on.
You
Yeah.
need that 30-minute to start closing like a doji or something as a rejection candle,
Yeah.
right? The 15-minute will only tell you like, hey, we kind of halted. Same with the 5-minute, you'll see more supports being created on the 5-minute and stuff like that. But the 15-minute already broke the lows, so it probably has that momentum to start continuing down soon. Um, yeah, just
Yeah.
the entries would be way too big. I'd have to have stops above the previous current candle highs, and then I would have to have targets at 1709 roughly, but might not even reach that, right? So if this 15-minute candle closes bearish, then yeah, I'd be looking for another sell. I'd be looking for like a sell all the way down.
Yeah, the retest of that support
Hmm.
and stops above the previous of the current.
Like right now, it's retesting the support resistance now that we had
Yeah.
at 1715. So
On the 5-minute?
yeah, 5-minute, 1-minute, you can look at the 1-minute structure now
Yeah.
because you're trying to look for better possibilities of what's going on.
See if we can recover. If recovery is even in the picture.
Yeah, essentially, I would like a break below and a close below 1714 or 1713. 1713.5 would be ideal because we see on the 5-minute we have some sort of support at
Yeah.
8:55, 9 o'clock, and we
Yeah,
just
the
tested
demand.
that, which is also your 4-hour open close area.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's going to be a sensitive area to look for entries.
Would that be support though?
Yeah, it'd be support right now
I guess. Yeah.
because we didn't close below it. We just tapped into it to test it. So it's a testing
We
support level.
yeah. We went over it though by a little bit. We didn't close, of course. But
Yeah.
would
I
that be
mean,
a wipe of demand? Would you say
on a
or?
4 hour scale right now, it's still a resistance because we didn't have a 4 hour closure above it. But on 1 hour time frames and stuff like that, we have closes above it and resistance is being created higher up into that wick of the 4 hour. So this area is sort of becoming like a supply zone, if you may,
Mm,
because we essentially we had a massive push up, so I wouldn't see why this thing wouldn't start to come down for some sort of retracement. Well,
yeah, like at first it was retracing on the lower time frames and trying to continue up, but we couldn't. Now it's looking like a higher time frame retracement, and it can still like come back up
yeah. I think if
when
the break
after the
below
higher.
this 5 minute candle, I might enter an impulse entry just to take it down a little bit, like 10 pips, 1711, 1712, somewhere around there, if it breaks the low of this 5 minute. Because we had a
Yeah,
nice rejection, but I want to see this 5 minute close in the next 2 minutes. If it closes nice, then we could probably continue heading down. Because it's looking good on the 5 minute right now. 1 hour is starting to close, starting to go bearish. 30 minutes bearish, 15 minutes bearish, 5 minutes bearish. Like everything's bearish right now. Even the four
yeah,
hour is starting to flip, right? So if that 4 hour is starting to flip, we're trying to create a lower wick on the 4 hour too because we haven't done so. And this could be the
exactly.
potential
This
area
could
to
be the
start creating
start
that
of that.
lower wick on the 4 hour, which I'm willing to risk because that seems like a decent trade.
So this 5 minute has to not close as a doji, but have a body and close on where the wick is.
I mean, even where it is right now would be not bad of a sell because
Yeah, right now would be.
I'm predicting
Oh,
that it's going to continue.
with
Like,
before closure.
well, it doesn't matter. Like, it does,
Hmm.
but it doesn't at this point. Like, we know we're looking to create a lower wick on the 4 hour, so it's just a matter of time. And if we don't create it, then okay, we're holding this as a support, and we'll probably continue back up. But we have to see a little bit. Like 5 minute closures are a little iffy. 15 minute closure would be a lot nicer for like true downtrend of the wiping down this whole area.
Yeah,
But 5 minutes still gives you a little soft indication of hey, we could just make 10 pips, 15 pips down more.
because we are like trying to trend down now, and so you
Hmm.
can actually look at the 5 minute instead
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
just ranging and doing fuck all. That makes sense.
5 minute closed bearish, which is nice. Rejection. Probably gonna come up a little bit. What time you leaving?
So
Yeah.
do have to get the change in actually. Planning on leaving at 11, like leaving the house.
Wait,
Well,
so you started? I thought you started at like 10:30. So you started at 11:30, or so?
11, yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like,
it's flexible.
as exactly, yeah, like it doesn't. It's a gray area, as they say. It's not like
Gray area.
oh, I have to be here at this time, and that's like definitely
Yeah.
a really good thing for traders, of course.
Definitely for you, it helps.
Yeah. Like when first got interviewed, I met with the manager at like 11, and even when I got there, I still saw people like come into work at 11. Like
They're
what's
just
five?
like, yo, sorry, kind of late.
Yeah, but it was normal.
Yeah.
Like everybody, and wearing like casual clothes. They're really chill, like flexible about that stuff. And I knew that from like other people that got internships there.
Right.
People, I had friends like wearing sweatpants to work, going in at like fucking 11, 12, just chilling. 5 minute doesn't wanna break anymore.
Yeah, even if we have stops on the 15-minute above previous 15, which would be your 30-minute current candle, it's not bad. Actually, is it 30-minute? Yeah, 30-minute current candle. Not bad.
To end like a cell stop.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
not so I could just execute it myself. I don't think there's gonna be so much volume where I'm gonna miss it. But
yeah, for sure. But that's basically like your entry.
yeah,
You're going for.
it'd be around there.
Hitting like this could be the wash basically. I was like anticipating in some ways.
It's retesting that resistance now.
Yeah. See if we can beat the previous 5.5. 15 closed. Above support. Not bad. Shit, this is too bad for a recovery so far.
15 created a wick. Hmm. Tricky one.
It is, it is.
It's a tricky one.
I mean, fuck. The next 15 minutes is touching support, which we rejected from. There's no like entry would just be like now. That would be the case.
Yeah, to fill that 15-minute wick, you could probably see 5 minutes rejecting that area.
Actually, looking at the 15 minute, our close is below all the
The
opens.
candles.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, all the candles. You see that, right? That's also like weakness, no?
Yeah. Just depends on how strong is it really gonna push down.
Yeah, like it's a pretty good stop right now. That's all
Hmm.
that we can get like, below both of these bottoms and below the wash, basically. If this is truly a wash, a little bit iffy though.
Yeah, for the hour close, I want to see it close bearish. I think it's more likely it's going to close bearish, unless it somehow just starts to shoot up. But
We did beat it slow.
yeah, just recovered all that bullishness. Yeah, we broke below the previous fives. I'm probably going to start heading down soon if it doesn't
Yeah,
reject.
that looks. But
If it closes like that, that's a retest, a break and retest on the 5 minute.
break and retest, and I guess would you disregard the 15-minute break close above support?
What do you mean close above support? 15
Like the
minute.
15-minute close above support? I guess that's just it's still bearish, and like we're just gonna
I still
continue.
think it's bearish. Like we just have to watch out for that 4 hour area that it's still not closing below that yet, which is
Yeah,
1713. But I think it's not bad for entries if you would want to take a sell. Like your stops would be at 1717, and you could take it from there. Just want to see this 5 minute close. That's really what I'm banking on. Then again, it could easily come up again because we didn't close below that previous
yeah,
resistance at 9
yeah.
o'clock. If it does close below there, man, that'd be great. Great.
Like 15-minute is it's iffy. So like I don't know about 5-minute closures.
Well, 5 minute closes are going to give you a better indication for 15 minute,
Of course, yeah.
right? So that's why you want to see better 5 minute closures to the downside so that you predict the 15 minute to go in your favor, which I'm predicting it's going to go down, but
I don't know if I would enter off of 5 minute.
oh, I would, especially with gold, I would, but not 100% all the time.
It
Like
has
we're
to
just
like beat
seeing,
all these lows basically.
yeah, it has to break certain
Then that would be
levels and
cool.
start to respect certain areas, and then yeah. So this 5 minute closed bearish, but not below the previous levels that we had, which is okay. Could probably start seeing it come down a little bit, maybe. It's testing that 4 hour level.
30 pip stop.
Dang. Will it break? Tune
When it
in next time
recovers.
on Pitmaster. Imagine that was
Bro,
a
this
show.
shit never ends. Like, fucking do something. Holy shit.
It's going wild right now.
Fuck man, if this is
Creating
recovery
another
time.
range because we're in another small range that we just tapped into. So this 30-minute close is going to be my friend at this point. 30-minute 1 hour close. 30-minute close, lower low, lower high, hopefully. That's all I care about. If it creates a wick, then probably the next 30 minutes should continue to create a lower low, lower high, and that's then where I would look for an entry stop loss above this 30 minute that we're currently at. Yeah, I'm still sells on this
Yeah,
one.
that could be.
Definitely not going to buy this until I see another bullish candle. But yeah,
Yeah,
one
the
hour looks
hour
good.
close
Hour looks
really,
good.
really, yeah. That's just bearish right now.
For now, until the next hour, and then just go straight bullish.
it's it's pretty strong. Bearish, like, well, depends on where you're close to, of course, but
Yeah, see, I would look for sells
oh,
now as it broke
we're breaking.
those. Hmm. It's just a tough scenario. I don't like it.
I don't fucking know.
Don't
What-
like it, but it's going to keep fucking doing this shit with me. It's gonna fuck with my emotions. Just don't like it. Don't.
Yeah, so that's definitely not a recovery. Now we're gonna continue down, I guess.
1 hour just broke the previous 1 hour low, and if we're looking to close below it, that's engulfing on the 1 hour, 30 minute,
Yeah,
creating lower
yeah,
lows, lower highs.
yeah. If it's too close for an hour, like the hour closure is too close, so might as well just wait for it to close.
Yeah,
Then
it's like a
get a better
50
entry on
close.
the next hour retest. But either way, that ends it for me.
Yeah.
Can't push it too too long.
Tomorrow.
Some artist.
Hey, you made $1, right?
$1.50. Excuse me, sir.
There you go. Don't
Don't fuck
matter.
around.
Don't matter.
Round it up to $2 real quick. No, dude. But like that entry, if it didn't really like stop me out, if I just stopped it, would have been like this push up. But I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah,
That doesn't matter.
it's alright.
It's just hope at the time.
Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be better. Just last night I was dealing with some shit, so I didn't really look at the charts much this morning.
Oh yeah. When do you wake up?
I wake up at 6:30.
Oh, like today? Like you
Today I
woke up?
woke up at like 7 something.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, dang, thing going down now.
Anyways, head
Yeah,
up. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'll definitely be up like 7. I'll try for 7.
okay. Just let
Maybe
me
even
know.
6:30.
I'll be up. Just text you when you're, or just go on the chat when you're on. I'll be on there.
Yeah, basically.
All right, later, man.
All right. Later.
This 5 minute needs to close bearish in order for the next 5 minute to continue bearish. I would like essentially to see this 5 minute make a lower low. If not, then we sort of created some sort of support and we'd have to break through that with the next 5 minute. But we are currently trending on lower time frame now to the downside. If we're looking back, we just broke momentum to the upside, ranged, and now we're looking to come down to recover some of that push up. So hopefully it just still continues going down. Honestly, just being very patient with this trade. Not expecting much from this. Even if we lose, I'm totally okay with it. I know I'm counter trend trading as the intraday move was bullish, but I am basically catching the corrective move down to possibly 1708 area. And if I can't do that, then totally fine with me. So I'm basically out of this trade here. We'll wait for a proper break. Hour closed below the 4 hour level, which is nice. So we could expect this 30 minute to start to continue to make lower low, and it's making its lower high, right? Uh, Essentially, I see that we have a very clean move to the left. So I would like to see that replicated into the 30 minute and on the hourly, actually on the 4 hour, sorry. Yeah, so the 4 hour flipped bearish, right? So we have another 2 hours to start looking to see if this candle is going to continue bearish, maybe to make a lower wick and then maybe come back up. Because we could probably see some sort of indecision here already, right? And especially on lower time frames, we're starting to see a lot of indecision through this general area. So we want to see how this 4 hour really plays out before we start to make our analysis on where it's going to go down heavily or where it's going to go up heavily. We do have clean moves. We have probably 100 pips, 200 pips worth of good moves to the downside. Not a lot of potential up here because we're coming into a range on the 4 hour, but anywhere past 1725, we have some decent moves up, maybe around 100 pips, right? So right now I'm still pretty bearish on this as we're coming to the highs and we're respecting this level. And I essentially think that this 4 hour could possibly close bearish below this resistance level that we have seen in previous data. On the 1 hour, um, yeah, a resistance was created. This was the high of the 1 hour. We're testing it right now, and we're looking to see if this next hour is going to break the low of the previous hour to respect the bearish candle that it created, right? So we essentially want to see this candle break below to have a clean move all the way down, possibly to here, and then your next targets would be your 4 hour body, right? Your low of the 4 hour body, which is currently right here, right? So on lower time frames, this is your 1 hour support level and your 1 hour resistance. We broke through the resistance, now it's a support. So we want to be careful coming down into this general area just due to the fact that we created that resistance on the 1 hour around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. But if we can look to wipe out that level, then I think we're in the clear to continue. So it really just depends on how this next hour wants to close and how this 4 hour wants to move. But essentially, it's looking bearish, but lower time frame doing a little pullback. Who knows? This could also be your support level that has been found, right? So we're not 100% sure here. Good thing I got out of that trade. So that trade was done. Um, that was a very simple trade. Nothing really happened. Broke even. So now we wait. But I think that this day is coming to an end for me because I just don't want to overtrade, as I already took 3 trades, I think, or 2 trades. So I'm just gonna end it here and possibly continue later on tomorrow.